What's poppin', Rockstars? My name is MT, and the Loki season finale was an oh-so-satisfying one that not only gave us OGs of the Kang gang, Big Daddy Kang himself, but also finally explained the origins of the TVA and revealed that the MCU multiverse is about to get seriously Kang-banged. But other than that massive Michelangelo statue of a cliffhanger, one of the biggest questions us nosy nerds of the multiverse of madness want to know is, where the hell did this teacher, you forgot the homework bitch go? Yeah, I'm talking about you, Renslayer, pushing Owen Wilson to the ground. How dare you? He's a national treasure. But no, seriously, where does Judge Ravonna Renslayer even go when she walks through this TemPad door in the Loki season finale? Well, my nerd babies of the Speculation Nation, I'm speculating that Ravonna Renslayer went off to meet the one and definitely not only Kang the Conqueror. Sort of. Okay. As we see throughout the Loki series, Ravonna Renslayer is a woman who was deeply absorbed within the dogma of the TVA. Like, this lady was so drunk off of that TVA Kang Tang that she continues to believe in the mission of the TVA even after learning that the Timekeepers were fake. You know, despite other TVA members like Mobius, Hunter B-15, and seemingly Hunter U-92 in the finale having the complete changes of heart that normal, non-crazy people tend to have when they realize that they were accidentally fascist soldiers in a multiversal war the entire time. Whoops! But not Ravonna. Why is this? Well, she does give her ex-bestie, Mobius M. Mobius, a reason for this in the Loki finale. Play the clip, John.
The TVA's a lie.
But what if it's a necessary one? Someone created the Timekeepers. I have to believe they had a reason. You know what would happen if we didn't prune the timeline? Chaos. Death.
Free will?
Free will? Only one person gets free will, the one in charge.
I believe that this quote from Ravonna is an extremely important clue that could point us to where she could have disappeared to. Because when Mobius asks where she's going, the last thing that she says before going through that yellow door of mystery is,
in search of free will.
Because at the root of it all, Ravonna Renslayer just wants to be free. Like, she wants to live a normal life so badly. This is why she has so many trinkets from past missions and why she feels genuinely betrayed by Mobius siding with a Loki after what sounds like millions upon millions of years of friendship. And when you take what Renslayer says earlier in the series,
friendship like ours is uncommon.
It's safe to assume that Mobius was pretty much her only friend in existence. And this is also why I believe Renslayer has had a secret side life as a principal this entire time. Because as you see, my nerd babies, in the finale, Hunter B-15 and Hunter U-92 were in the year 2018, which just so happens to be the very same year Thanos made the entire universe really annoying for people with dust allergies. Like, really annoying. Like, God, couldn't get away from dust that year. I am of the strong belief that, on her free time, Judge Ravonna Renslayer has been secretly living the life of Principal Rebecca Tormenay during the 5 years that Principal Tormenay was snapped away. Like, Hunter B-15 lured Hunter U-92 and his squad to that moment in 2018 to both illustrate that everyone in the TVA is a variant and show them Rebecca Tormenay about to be snapped away, eventually to be replaced by a Ravonna Renslayer, who, because she wants to be free and values control as freedom, pretends to be the very person in charge of Franklin D. Roosevelt High School. Because why wouldn't she? That's literally exactly in line with her character. In this scenario, Judge Renslayer would literally be working for fun as a side thing, with the last name Tormenay obviously being a nod to Renslayer's Terminatrix personality in the comics. And if Renslayer is as much of a hard ass as a principal as she is a judge, I would not be surprised if she ends up being given the name Terminatrix by her actual students, a name that Ravonna might actually end up adopting in season 2 of Loki. But this all being said, obviously the problem with Renslayer's personal quest for freedom is that Renslayer believes that you have to be in control of everything to truly be free. And do you know who else who knew this about Renslayer? He Who Remains. Because not only was he aware of Renslayer's intense dedication to order because he's the one who elevated her to her position in the first place, but He Who Remains also knew of her deep desire for order on the cosmic scale and that it would survive even the revelation of the fake Timekeepers themselves. Because, as it was revealed in the finale, that dang Kang know everything. Well, you know, until about 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds ago. So, up until then. So, you've heard us talk about how Helix mattresses are customized to fit your specific sleep needs. Well, Helix also makes awesome furniture through their company, Allform. Allform lets you customize a sofa using premium materials at a fraction of the cost of traditional stores. You can pick a fabric, the color of the legs, sofa size, and the shape to fit you and your home, which is very cool. And they've got everything from armchairs to 8-seat sectionals. And new Rockstars editor John got a brown leather armchair and ottoman from Allform last year.
That's a nice chair.
And he loves loves to lounge in his super comfortable all-form chair and think about all those subliminal messages to slip into our videos that he thinks that we don't notice, but we do. We do. We always do, John. I've been giving John $2 a week out of my savings account for months now. I don't know why, I just feel this weird compulsion. Just kidding, it's not even a lot of money. And all-form sofas are delivered directly to your home with fast and free shipping, and they'll get you your custom furniture in just 3 to 7 days, and you can assemble it yourself in just a few minutes, no tools required. And you get 100 days to decide if you want to keep it. And if you don't love it, they'll pick it up for free and give you a full refund, which is super dope. And they'll even offer a forever warranty, like literally forever, like the third Batman movie. Like the warranty does not expire. But unlike the third Batman movie, it's actually pretty good. So to find your perfect sofa, check out allform.com/newrockstars. And Allform is offering 20% off all orders for our audience at allform.com/newrockstars. So get to it. Allform, it's for your butt. Remember when Miss Minutes gives Ravonna that data that she totally didn't ask for in the finale?
This isn't what I asked for.
I know, but he thinks this'll be more useful.
Who?
Happy reading.
That data was specifically given to her by Kang, who remains himself. Data that I believe to be the location of young Kang. You know, the Kang from the 31st century Earth. Because again, we learn in the finale that Kang who remains is very much done with being in charge. Like, he won World War Kang, he lived his million lifetimes as ruler of the sacred timeline, and when we finally meet him, he was fully and entirely bored and ready to be done with all of it. Just waiting for the right person to come along and take him away from his life's work, one way or another. Like he was straight up Willy Wonka-ing this shit. But then something happens. Then Kang discovers that his replacement wasn't just one person, it came in the form of 2 Lokis, and in particular, 2 Lokis in love. And so old man Kang is like,
hey, that's pretty good.
And so Kang, right before he meets up with Loki and Sylvie, decides to send Renslayer, a woman obsessed with the idea of order and control, the time coordinates to meet up with the very creator that she's been searching for, but a version of Kang a lot closer to the start of his quest to conquer. Because I firmly believe that Loki Season 1 is just the beginning of the eventual romance between Ravonna Renslayer and Kang the Conqueror. And this is exactly the person that she went to go see and meet up with in his native timeline of the 31st century Earth. He Who Remains is straight up trying to set a younger version of himself up with a partner dedicated to order so that he doesn't have to conquer the multiverse alone. Because as Kang tells us, he's tried to work with other versions of himself in the past, but that didn't work out. That's how the multiversal war started. So He Who Remains resolved to just be by himself forever ever since then, because he's like, you know what, I can't trust nobody if I can't trust myself. But unfortunately, I do hear that eons and eons of eating apples in an elevator at the end of time by yourself really makes you start to miss the warm touch of a woman. Not me though, I don't know what that is. A woman?
Women.
And so, in summary, when Renslayer says that she's in search of free will in the Loki finale, I believe that she is straight up chasing her own glorious purpose. The purpose of true freedom through control. And little does she know that she's on her way to meet and eventually team up with the very man that she's dedicated her life to, Kang the Conqueror. And Kang and the Terminatrix are going to conquer and bring order to this new multiverse of madness together. Because in the comics, Ravonna and Kang have a very weird, extremely complicated relationship that I could not even begin to explain in this video because it's very strange. It's on again, off again, that's for sure. But that's just my theory. I want to hear what my nerd babies of the Speculation Nation have to say. Where do you guys think Renslayer could have gone? Let me know below. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Of course, you can follow me at MasterTainment if you want to see me tweet some weird shit, but most importantly, follow New Rockstars wherever we are, especially on YouTube. And when you do on YouTube, make sure you hit that notification bell so you get notifications whenever we upload a video. And also, go to newrockstarsmerch.com so you can pick up some dope shirts like this shirt. It's this TVA shirt, but most importantly, our latest Obsession Loki shirt that is not going to be around forever. Please pick it up because it's going to be pruned from the timeline very soon. Kang is coming. He's coming for his shirts. Pick up a shirt. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys. Stay safe. See you later. Bye.